The one other game that was played this weekend, and yes, I know there was two, but we're going to talk about one more of these games before we have a break, and that was Pohang's fight back to top the table. Yeah, steely determination. I've got this headlined under. It was a lot of fun, this one, even if it took a bit of time to get going. And by that, I mean kickoff was delayed due to a power outage. But when it did get going, wow, yeah, there's plenty of electricity on the pitch. These two sides went back and forth in what was a very entertaining affair. Woody for Daegu, Hong Chul did get injured early on. He challenged for the ball. There was no malice in it, but he landed a bit awkward. It didn't look very good for him. But yeah, the game was kicked into life pretty early on. The first goal was on the half-hour mark. Hong Jong-hun heads across a corner. He heads. There's a corner into the box. Hong Jong-hun heads it across, and Go Jae-hyun is there at the far post to nod it past the keeper, Hwang In-jae. Not Yun Pyong-guk, as predicted. But yeah, Daegu took an early lead. And then former Daegu man Zeka, now playing for Pohang, he was causing quite a headache for his previous teammates. He came close himself before then assisting the equaliser on the stroke of half time. He did well to brush off the defender, and then he slotted the ball across to Jongjae, who initial thoughts was it hadn't crossed the line, but it was ruled in after conferring. Half time then, Pohang, they subbed in their new signing, Kim In-sung. He made his debut after switching from Seoul Eland. Yeah, we knew we'd fit them in this pod somehow. And, well, he had an instant impact. He fouled in the box on a corner and gave away a penalty.
Yeah, not the impact that you want, is it? But yeah, he did have an impact.
Sleeper agent for Ulsan, it seems. But yes, Cecina, he does what Cecina does. He just converted. It was 2-1 to Daegu. Cecina then nearly scored an incredible effort moments later. He hit the ball on the volley, and he just saw it go inches wide. And it was Daegu's inability to kill off this game that hurt them. Pohang, they subbed on Iho Jae for Zeka. He'd only been on for about 10 minutes, but equalised after Kim Sung-dae received the ball in space and played it across the scrambling back line for E to convert. And then, well, he wasn't done. Iho Jae, he struck a tame bouncing effort from the edge of the area that Daegu goalkeeper Oh Sung-hun is going to have nightmares about. He saw it go under his gloves and into the net right at the death. Pohang 3, Daegu 2. And on goals scored, that sees the Steelers top the table. But yeah, despite conceding 2, Pohang looked really impressive, I thought. They looked really good. And once again, Kim Ki-dong has managed to keep things ticking over despite losing players. Yeah, I know Daegu had their problems last season, but this was really good, I thought, from Pohang. Fun fact: all of the top 5 of the league's passers after round 1 are all playing for Pohang. They all had over 100 each, according to Y Scout, that is. And if you carry on with Y Scout, they say top 6. Well, no, 6 of the top 7 rather are all Pohang players, with the other player being former Pohang player Shin Jin-ho. Yet Pohang got over 800 passes, 91% accuracy as well. Not all of them were forward passes, it should be said. There was a lot of sideways passing there. The actual second closest passes of the weekend was Jeju with 500, and they had a bit more direction.